Yo, I'm in Las Vegas right now, and on this video, I'm gonna share 3 things that I learned at the Grow with Video conference from my man Sean Cannell and all the awesome guests here.
Indy Jones, back with a trendy flow. I'm still trying to find my voice in this here scenario. Here we go.
Dude, I'm here with Sean Cannell. Amazing conference. 3 things I learned. Boom, see what I did there?
There it is.
3 things I learned are the value of value. Talk about that a little bit. I think it could apply to anybody in any industry.
Yeah.
You exist to ultimately add
value. Value, yeah. You know, the value of value, I think, especially for content creators, and if you're watching this, maybe you want to have a podcast, you want to have a YouTube channel, you want to be pumping out a blog, whatever it is, like, you have to always, before you press publish, before you actually put that piece of content out there, you have to define what value will this have to the person I want to reach on the other side of the camera, and you need to know who that person is.
Yes, that's a fact.
Because not everyone's going to like you. If you try and reach everybody, you'll end up reaching nobody.
Fact.
And so what kind of value? Really, there's only a few. It could be informational value, like, hey, this is the latest news. Motivational or inspirational. You do a lot of both, man. It might be education. I teach people how to shoot better videos and learn how to use YouTube. It could be even just community. It's live streaming. But you need to know that value before you start. And because otherwise, people don't got time for that. There's so much noise. People don't have time for certain Netflix shows. You try it out, you just turn it off. And so know your value.
Conversations are key. Like, I never thought of my comment section as a conversation. And I've kind of been failing you guys, like, really getting involved in creating a conversation. And I think you do that really well in your comments. Obviously, Gary Vee, kind of almost indirectly. Talk about, like, the value of just conversation and community as well, but conversation and building that.
Yeah, I mean, conversations, I think one of the best illustrations of that is Facebook recently changed their algorithm. And organic reach was going down, but they really said, this is what we want more than anything else. We don't want just comments. We don't just want likes. We don't even just want engagement. We want conversation, meaning we want someone to leave a comment and then someone else to respond back, and then that to thread down and down, never ending. And they said, that's the content that's gonna rise. So it's basically, even on YouTube, sometimes I'd say, somebody would say, hey, this was so valuable, thanks so much. And you could say, thanks for watching, fist bump emoji or whatever. But I've actually even learned to even take the conversation further. Oh, that's awesome, what niche are you in? Oh, that's great, what are you struggling with? And to get it to thread, kind of. And again, I'm talking about it from a tactical standpoint, but it's not about tactics, it's about actually caring and realizing that one of the best ways, if you want to build your influence, is to build a fan base, a tribe, one person at a time. Dude, too many people are thinking about viral, thinking about 1 million, thinking about 100,000. They're thinking of all this stuff. No, man, you build a team, you build a tribe, one person at a time. Andy Stanley, the great leadership coach and pastor, he says, do for one what you wish you could do for all. And when you go deep with people, when you actually, like, really make those substantive connections, then that'll build a strong brand that will outpace everybody that's just going for the numbers and doing tactics.
And these are just values for life, I think. The last one is invest, which I'm a wussy on. I feel like this was kind of like the proverbial kick in the butt, but like investing in people, investing in systems, investing in technology. There's one, and coaching. The LeBron James spends $1.5 million a year, and you said you can't be world class at anything if you're not
investing in coaching. You know, not all amateurs have coaches, but all professionals do. When you look at someone.
Bars.
No, it's for real, man. Because some amateurs, and then what's the difference then, right? Because they're amateur snowboarder, you're an amateur MLB, NBA, but all professionals and the highest level professionals have multiple coaches. And so it's so funny, like we were talking about marriage counseling. And some people are like, oh, I shouldn't be going to marriage counseling and therapy. What are you thinking, man? Like, if your car needs a tune-up, your marriage needs a tune-up. And this is not even you should be going when you have problems. You should just be going just to make sure your communication could go to another level. It's not about just surviving in life. Sometimes you got to do that. It's about thriving in life. But the only way to get there is through investing in yourself and coaching. And one of the things I've learned is I'm always asking, how can I invest in my skills? How can I skill up? In 2018 and 2019, there are new skill sets you need to learn, or else you're gonna get crushed as culture changes. Whether that's online video, whether that's social media, whether that's, look at, Uber disrupted the taxi industry. Airbnb has disrupted the hotel industry. Right? Like things are changing, and so if you don't like level up your skills, if you don't level up your network, I think it's so important. It's not just what you know, but it's who you know, which means investing and maybe buying a ticket, jumping on a plane, getting in your car, taking the time off work to get to an event like this, somebody else's event, to go to meetups, meetup.com. I don't know if you ever talk about that. Link in the description below.
Hello.
I go to meetup.com here in Vegas. I'll go to social media events, business events. Well, is there always an ROI of going? Nah, sometimes you don't even meet anybody, like, you know what I mean? But it's the fact of stepping out there to say, man, we need other people. Iron sharpens iron. You never know what that conversation, that relationship will be. So yeah, investing in skills, coaching, your mindset, your marriage, your health. I mean, you've been investing in your health lately.
Yes, a lot.
You know, and one of the things I'll do is, you know, sometimes eating healthy is expensive. You know what else is expensive is a lot of health problems and health care at the end of your life. And so you want to invest now for the harvest you want to reap later. And you know, I heard one quote that said this: don't even judge your life by the harvest you're reaping, but by the seeds that you're sowing. You can measure success by the seeds you're sowing.
Seeds that you're sowing.
Because
what seeds are you sowing?
Because man, if you believe, which I know you do, come on, we got faith here.
Amen.
If you believe in Galatians when it says, you know, do not be fooled, God can't be mocked, a man reaps what he sows. Then you can just say, okay, well, if that's true, then the only thing I need to worry about is sowing. God's going to take care of the reaping. The principles will take care of the reaping, so I know that if I sow, maybe it's not this year, plant seeds this year for what you want to harvest next year. Plant seeds in relationship. Anyways, I'm sorry, man.
Dude, so in the conversation that we're going to keep going below, what seeds are you sowing right now? Make sure you guys are following this guy, man. He's adding so much value on so many platforms. Dude, thank you so much.
Dude, appreciate you. Dude, to make sure, I know you're here, so you're already checking out Ruslan, but I love what you're doing, man. It's incredible what you're doing here on YouTube. I love what you're doing with music and entrepreneurship and your creativity. You're living a really inspiring life. Your heart after God and your heart to help a lot of people. You're creating a movement, and I really believe that it's important to be on some of the things that you have in your heart, man, because I know you got God dreams, and it's going to be let's go.
What's up, man? Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you.
It's a breeze, boy, I told you it's